Alright guys, what's going on, and welcome back to another episode of Hatch's Recreational Engineering. And today, Mike and I are going to get over to the other building because we need to get to work on the 70. Mike's going to run that car this season, and it's still in a million pieces. So, you know, like we do every time we go to the other garage, we got to round up as much as we think we need, which won't be enough, and we'll be missing stuff, and get over there and get to work. The 69 is been being fine-tuned, and you know, it's in the works. It's in the works. So we're gonna round some stuff up. Forget that's gone forever.
Yeah, like 10 millimeter.
Way to go. So we're gonna get some stuff together and get over to the other shop, and we'll check back with you when we get there. Hi, what do you think of Farmer?
It's a good running truck. I mean, you could use a dash pad.
What's the matter with the dash pad?
I don't know. Maybe because I just, you know, feel like I'm getting sicker in this car, in this truck.
Oh, come on, you take that back. Right? Want to feel the power of full throttle? Right? That's to the floor, dude. She's hauling! Go, baby! The Turbo 400.
Small block 350.
So we got everything loaded up, and here I am driving Mike's Ford F350 because this man wanted to drive so bad Farmer. So while I'm living it up in luxury, Mike is slumming it in Farmer. I mean, I've got like a testicle heater here. I don't even know what that is or how to work it. I went to go back up and I think it shifted 3 times in reverse. I think I'm in 32nd gear here. Whereas in good old Farmer, you know, you're in 3rd gear before 15 miles an hour in that thing with those 411s. I can't wait to see what his thoughts are on driving Farmer.
That Farmer for big guys. Like you, your dad.
Huh?
Like me, big old farm boys. I don't know. They fit behind that steering wheel.
Well, that's why it's so good for me.
It rubs on my belly.
Oh, you're saying that you're too big for Farmer. And farmers are generally fat guys?
But
No. Modern farmers are fat guys. Old farmers were skinny.
No. Old farmers are f***ing fat guys too.
That's gonna be a poll. Let me know if farmers are fat or skinny guys. Anyway, what are your thoughts?
It drives good. It's got plenty of pep. Plenty of power between it.
You're not sure what to do without it shifting 42 times before you reach the end of the driveway?
Yeah. I'm not used to heated seats, you know.
I know, dude. The testicle warmer is nice, yeah. I don't know how to work anything, but it's all there. I got a little hot. I don't know how that stuff works. No, I'm afraid to touch anything that like.
Turn it off?
No, it's running.
Oh.
Well, I'll pull around and just park on the side. Come on, first try Friday here.
Maybe.
You gotta put the choke on.
Choke is?
No, it's not. Now it's on. Hey! Oh, too much. She's not ready. Jesus. There you go. She's good. Give her some throttle. Hey, we have a light. All right, so this is where we left off with the 70. This thing is a mess. Yikes. I forgot how bad this looked.
Doesn't look bad at all. You know when that thing's gonna die on us? It's drag week when we need it.
Well, I sure hope
and
not.
we're gonna be rebuilding a generator.
Listen, if that generator lasts forever, it's because I freshened it up. But if it fails, it's because you bought a pile of garbage.
I fixed it after you.
No. I fixed it and you fixed nothing.
Yeah, okay.
Hey, Mike, drink some of this green Kool-Aid. So just to be clear, for any of you who are not familiar with this vehicle, this is the Junkyard 7. And this vehicle has been filled with nothing but highs and lows. Low number one, it started as a pile of garbage, just hot garbage, literally hot. It was on fire. We rescued it and got it back on the road with a Junkyard 307. It was super cool. $300 307, 2-barrel carb, and it ran good. It was pretty decent. Brought to the drag strip that way, flipped off 15.9, 81 miles an hour. Decent for what it was. Then we decided to hot rob the 307, which that to date is still one of my favorite motor projects ever.
Down the street with your red lips and funky beat, you better hold your head up to the sky. I'm gonna roll with you till the day I die.
Super spicy. It had way more left in it, and unfortunately cheap Chinese camshafts bit us. Number 7, the intake rocker arm was just falling off in there. So I was praying to God that we had just a collapsed lifter. But unfortunately, when I pulled the manifold off and we got a good look at her, she's really dipped. We lost number 7? Number 7 intake. Still have that motor. I think that we're gonna wind up going back to that at some point. We're trying to make power with the 307 again. So then we're at a low. The 307, without having everything that it definitely had more in it, clipped off 1391, I think, at 98 miles an hour for a 307 with less than $1,000 into it.
Insanely faster from...
What did it run?
13.9.
He dropped like...
And he still won.
Yeah!
Then we swapped to this $400 mystery small block.
At 3 o'clock in the morning.
At 3 o'clock in the morning. Whoa, hold on, wait!
You idiot! I thought that was in there.
No! It was until you smashed it into the floor. Pay attention.
To go racing the next day.
To go racing the next day, win, but then the motor, you know, didn't perform. I don't know. It didn't. We didn't get to the track with it. We got the motor working. We did some laps with it around the neighborhood and stuff, and it ran really well. That was only like half drop.
Top of the morning, officer. Is there something I can help you with?
What the hell are you driving here?
I'd say pulling an all-nighter and is a successful.
Well, it made a pretty successful drive. Brought it to the track. Mike forgot to tighten water pump.
It's not.
Yeah, you did.
It's not.
Yeah, you did.
It's not.
And anyway, the bolts backed out, ripped the fan off, and that was our only pass of the direction. We flipped off a low 14-second pass. Okay, so we made our first pass, 1422 at 95 miles an hour. So we have a motor that's comparable to my 307.
Yeah.
This is no bueno. Mike, who put the bolts in?
I did, and they were on tight and torque.
Okay. Car says otherwise.
Mike, the truth is, she had so much torque. The chassis twisted at the line.
So much torque. The chassis twisted coming off the line.
Chevy power. She wants to fly.
I think that this motor is capable of maybe high 12s if we could get it figured out. And maybe different gears. But anyway, I think the 70's got 12s in it. I could feel 12s in this car. We just have to iron out all of the problems with this car. And it's got a lot. So here we are. We're doing a intake manifold swap. This motor had a single plane intake manifold on it. It had a torquer, right? Or a torquer, too. And it didn't seem like it liked it. We know for a fact that the guy who had this motor was not super impressed with what it was putting out. He wanted to go faster. He pulled the motor. We were told this motor went 12s, right? In a 78 Camaro. So I think that the motor has potential. I think that this car has potential, but we'll see. Like I said, we've had highs and lows with the 7. So here we are doing Chinese intake manifold, smashing it back together. We overheated it very badly last time. Hopefully we didn't pop the head gasket. I don't think we did. But we gotta smash this thing back together and see what it can do. And hopefully today it fires back up for the first time in a few months. Actually, we haven't heard this thing run since like October. Mike fixed the fan. He was able to bend the shroud back after we wrecked the everything that was there on the old setup. This fan could probably make the car actually go faster. It could probably pull the car down the track.
Probably will. 3,000 CFL.
Another reason we've always attributed poor performance to any motor we've had in this car has a turbo 350 in it with a shift kit. And we've never had a kick down cable hooked up. The cable was cut at some point. and we've never had a kickdown cable. And for some reason, no matter what motor we've had in this car, it just feels like it kind of rolls over in first gear. Like we can't pull any sort of serious RPM out of first gear. The rear end has 373 gears in it, and my transmission guy told me that he thinks that the kickdown cable not being hooked up could be part of an attributing factor to why that first gear kind of rolls over like that. Let me know if you guys have ever heard anything like that, or if that sounds legit. But I bought a kickdown cable, so we're gonna hook one up, and maybe we get more out of first gear. This car would benefit very highly by like 456s. This thing would probably be way more better. We have also wrestled with a transmission fluid leak in this car. The entire time we've owned it. We just have rubber fuel line going to cut and flare transmission lines. And it hates it. Absolutely hates it. No matter what I do, it leaks. And at this point, the leak has become so bad that anytime you actually just say, like, you could be in another state, just say, junkyard 70, and transmission fluid pours out of it. So we gotta fix that.
Did you bring the Permatex?
No. Did you bring Permatex?
No, you packed for the toolbox.
You said you need Permatex.
I did not say that. We need Permatex.
You think so, leak? Yeah, it already leaked. You have no Permatex here?
This is just a shelter. This is not a functioning.
Don't tell the guy that owns the building this, okay?
What?
That we're working in only it's supposed to be for storage.
No, I don't care.
That we're what? We're not doing nothing.
What?
That we're not working in this garage. Don't tell the owner that we're working in the
Don't tell the owner.
Dan said it in his last video. This is just storage.
Yeah, we're not working in here, dude.
Yeah.
Well, I don't.
You got the battery hooked up?
I think so. She shows the leak turn over.
Yes, damn it.
You're in here. Okay. We have stuff. We have stuff. Go. Seems like it needs more battery. Go. Whoa. Like that. Huh? You want to get a fuel pump? It shouldn't need it until it fires up. Go, okay? What does it want? Besides not use it. Alright, we gotta try to keep it running, so go. Okay, go. All right, Mike, what do you think?
I think we should go testing too next Friday night.
We still got work to do. So the transmission cooler lines are leaking like crazy on this thing. So we pushed it out to the yard here just because it's cleaner and softer than inside. And I bought some AN lines and stuff, and I think I'm gonna actually fix these the right way. So we're gonna get under here and do that. I don't know. Oh yeah, that's some of the stuff. So because of the way that our transcooler is, we have a barbed transmission cooler, so we're still gonna have to run like, 2 inches of rubber line up here. So we're gonna go AN to barbs, and then a quick jump of our AN line to the other thing. Can I get under here and do this without jacking it up? Oh, maybe. So you can even see that there's transmission fluid running all over the place already, and I don't even think there's any in it, which is what makes it impressive. All right, guys, what's going on? So we're back over at the garage. It got dark out and stuff, and people had to go places, so we did not get the transmission cooler and kickdown line finished up the other night when we were out here in the yard. So the car's back in the garage, and I'm over here after work, and I'm gonna get that line finished up and get that kickdown linkage installed. But I gotta show you something. So while I'm down here jacking the car up, I couldn't help but notice that my boy Mike installed the trans cooler right up against the radiator. And if you're probably not gonna be able to see it, but if you look in between the backside, those rubber blocks to space the trans cooler out like an inch from the radiator? They're on the other side. What good are they doing over there? Mike, you're gonna be responsible for fixing that. It's not gonna prevent me from doing what I need to do though. But the first line is in, wraps around the bottom of the rad support, up here over top of the control arm. We got a clampage on our regulator mount there, and dips in there to our AN fitting. Probably gonna get something in here to hold this up a little bit more so the exhaust doesn't cook it. But that should work pretty damn good. We'll do the same thing with the other line. Mount it to that regulator bracket, and then we'll be all trans lined up. Like I was saying, our trans cooler is barbed. So we're running -6 AN line to a barbed fitting, and then just doing the quick bridge the gap with the hose. If we ever upgrade this trans cooler in the future, it'll be super easy to get it, a fitting here and connect our AN line to it, just remove the barbs. So we should be in pretty good shape. But I feel way more confident that this whole setup should leak a lot less than the old setup was leaking. Can't believe we made passes on the car like this. So I'm gonna go ahead and get that done, and the kickdown cable in this, and then hopefully this car should run the best it ever has. All right, so the trans pan is off. This is all the kickdown cable linkage stuff. Can't really see it, but there is an old kickdown where somebody just cut the cable. So I just got the bolt out of this guy, so I should be able to hopefully get this out and then figure out how to reassemble. We're in uncharted waters. I never play with kickdown stuff. I've always either just had a car that had a kickdown that worked, or had to be adjusted, from the top side. Or like my 69 is full manual valve body, so you don't do none of this. But we'll get her figured out. All right, guys, what's going on? It's Friday after work, and we have goals today. As you can see, the 70 is back together. I put the red Moroso valve covers back on it because they just look better. And it's time to fire this thing up. Make sure we got trans fluid in it, since it's got, you know, a fluid and filter change here. Make sure our oil leaks is stopped. This thing just leaks oil out of valve cover gaskets like you wouldn't believe. But I think I've got that figured out with this setup. And, you know, we've just exploded in here. Just stuff all over. So I want to get this thing fired up, let it warm up, make sure everything's good, check transmission fluid level, and get it out of here. And I got to transfer hinges and stuff off of doors. I got these doors ready to go on the car. So I want to start getting this thing back together. I'm going to get to work. Mike's on his way over, and hopefully there'll be no issues with the 70. Let's cold start the 70 and see how she's feeling. If you remember, everything is super basic in this car. Hey, we should hook the battery up first. Alright, so the 70 drove out of the garage for the first time since October under its own power. And, you know, we gotta start reassembling here. So I've got to steal hinges from the original doors that came off of this thing to throw in these doors, because these doors are they're super solid. Yeah, this thing's gonna be an Oreo cookie, but solid. So I'm gonna go ahead and swap the hinges over. Mike's on his way over, so hopefully by the time he gets here, we can, you know, be throwing doors on this thing. And then this car is registered and insured. I wouldn't call it street legal, because, you know, we're missing some things. But it is registered and insured, so I do want to take it out and see how it does, because I'll tell you what. First impressions of the dual plane on this thing, this motor likes it. Definitely likes it way more than what was going on here. It just seems right. Got our ignition timing set at 12 degrees. This thing should be ready to rip. Alright, so whilst switching hinges, I realized I have made a critical mistake. On this white door here, no problem. Blasted the hinges off, bolted them on, ready to go. Just need Mike to get here, help lift the door, blast them onto the car, ready to rip. However, I don't know what I was looking at. I get excited sometimes. This door is a weld-on hinge door. Nothing to be upset about. We can make that work. But we have to split. We have to split these guys, because I only need half of this hinge to go onto half of that welded hinge. And then, you know, sometimes you get lucky and there's enough adjustment in this post here to still get the door to line up the way you want it to. I mean, this rotisserie restoration show car, it is very crucial that that door fits like a glove. But this gives you a good time to see how bad these doors really are. You could see that it's coming apart here. The entire bottom of this thing is cooked out. Heavy rust in the bottoms here. I mean, it has really good glass in it. All the regulator stuff, which that white door is missing a wing window. So the glass is broken, so I'm gonna have to steal parts from these doors anyway. This door, same deal, super rough. Oh yeah, you're gone. And yeah, that's interesting. See, it's even coming apart by the hinge here, so this is no good. You don't want this. I loaded this thing filled with Bondo just to make it look presentable. I mean, these doors are rough shape, but they had good glass in them, and we needed something. I paid $50 for the set of these, I think, which is a steal. I mean, all the locks, the door handles. This one has a good mirror on it that I'm smashing into the ground right now. These doors, they served their purpose. They owe me $0. I picked up all these rust-free doors in a lot purchase, and I didn't pay very much money for them either, and they're just way better doors. They're way... That door is pretty straight. Not bad. Even that door is pretty darn good. You know what I mean? I'm not missing big holes in the bottom anymore. And, you know, the hinges aren't falling off of it. So, that's a win. So, I've got to run home, and I'm going to put these in the vise and split them. This sucks because I got everything unpacked here, but I'm going to throw these in the vise, split them, and repin them because I know I have pins. So, this happens every time I come over here. I got to run home for something. Hey, numbnuts!
Hey, shithead!
Hey, weed!
Hey, fart knocker!
Did you fix that damn trans cooler?
Yeah, I fixed the trans cooler.
You were just testing me, right?
Yeah.
I knew it. Fucking knew it. I need coffee. I need my coffee. Where's my coffee?
It's in the truck.
Where's my coffee?
It's in the truck. Grab mine too when you're in there.
Nothing like a large iced white girl.
Damn straight. We'd like to be sponsored by Dunkin' Donuts. We will put Dunkin' Donuts all over the car. I mean,
Yeah.
literally all over it.
I call it the Dunkin' Express.
Yes.
Can you grab me a flathead screwdriver? What are you doing? Oh, that's a Phillips head.
The dumbest thing ever. Welded on hinges.
Oh, this is
Stupid.
this is not the door for this car.
No, it doesn't matter. It's the dumbest thing Chevy ever did was weld hinges on a door.
All right, listen. You don't have to. You're upsetting me, but I agree with you. I just want her to look good for you, Mike.
You know what? I want the doors to actually open up to it. Bingo bango. I mean, it's not too high. It's actually looks really good.
All right, it's good enough for the girls we date. The other side is a bolt-on door with a bolt-on.
Hinge?
Bolted on.
Hinge?
Bolt-on.
Bolt on.
With bolts.
With bolts. Okay.
All right, well, it's not great. Everything is not adjusted properly or fitting great or anything, but it's together. All right. We don't have bolts for the hoods for some reason.
Yeah, where'd they go?
I don't know. I have them, just they're probably not here. They're at the other garage. I don't know. All right, hop in this thing and fire it up so we can give it a vitals check.
You put the battery table on?
Yeah. Give it some gas. driving like that? Say hello to the deer.
That's a cop. That's a cop.
Huh? That's not a cop.
Yes, it is.
Well, drive like you're not driving a car that's illegal. You're doing 6 miles an hour. Feels pretty good. No, you're good. Are you all the way in first? Yeah. Alright, wind your way out. I want you to keep going on the RPM. You're short shifting the out of it. You're shifting at $3 grand. This ain't a Dodge.
We ain't for the floor.
Huh?
What's even to the floor?
You gotta go harder on the brake to get it on the converter more. It pulls pretty good. It felt like it wanted to spin him a little bit. See if the line lock works. It should be brake to the...
Hold the floor to brake, hold the button.
Yeah, did the light come on?
Yeah, like the
Okay, now let your foot off the brake. Now you should still be on the brake. Mike, you're scared of it. Felt pretty good. Let's clean up. We'll take it home for dinner.
Don't be chicken footing it.
Oh, you don't have to tell me how to drive.
Definitely worth placing.
Feels pretty good.
Yeah.
It feels like she's a little loose back there.
Yeah, she does.
I hear stuff kicking off our slicks, so they're working back there. Mike, that's just a fine dinner rig out there.
It'd be good if we did parallel park it. Not parallel park it, take it to a restaurant where they have the
Oh, ballet?
ballet, yeah.
You think it'll fire back up?
No.
All right, you driving it back?
Is this a new car?
Is it a new car? No, it's the old car. Are you for real right now? You better drive this thing, because you need to figure out how to shift. It's still at it's still at temp. Do we actually have lights? Should we check? Now we do. They were both out. They were both out. I don't know. Bring it all the way back to first. Alright. Alright, don't shift before $4 grand. Bring it up on the converter. I said don't shift before 4.
the tires.
I know, it leaves hard. Alright, go again, right here.
Are you serious?
Yeah, bring that RPM up. That's a burnout. Keep going. Don't let out of the gas. You're gonna this up. But it's not a 4-speed car. You don't have to let off and clutch and shift it. You start doing a burnout. Totally worth it.
That was fun.
Everybody should have a race car that they drive on the street. What a cool car. Alright guys, and just like that, the 70 is back. After being down since October, we have finally gotten back to that thing and put it back on the road. So that's going to do it for this video. You will see Mike making passes in that car this season. He's going to run the nostalgia events at probably Island and probably Maple Grove, right? Maybe.
I don't know when that is.
We'll figure it out. We're going to run some nostalgia events with that car. Mike will be wheeling it.
Maybe Friday.
Maybe a test and two. We gotta get Mike educated on how to drive it.
Yeah, we'll take to Maryland.
So that's gonna do it for this video, guys. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button, and we will see you next time. Got any farewell messages, Mike?
Just keep on subscribing.
Keep on keeping on. All right, we'll see you next time.